Alright guys, we're making a new video. Today we're playing Marwan the ball game. I want to request this in the comment section. Probably the people have been telling me it's probably the greatest video game ever made. So which makes it better than every other game I've already played, like Darwin Man, Finest Price 2. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty good game, honestly. I don't know, I'm really feeling the vibe. I'm really feeling a pretty great game. So might even make a part 2 of this game. Apparently it's making a new update. If they have a new update to this game, I'll play it out. The biggest update you'll probably ever see in any video game. So make part 2. So if you want part 2, you gotta let me know in the comment section. You gotta do it. If you don't do it, I might never make a video again. You know. Anyway, it's time to play the video game. It's kind of alluring right now. Honestly, I'm probably waiting to play this game like my entire life, and I just couldn't up until now because it wasn't out. And then it came out, and I want to play it, so here I am making this video. Honestly, this game is I'm really excited to play. I've never played a game like this before. I've never played a game this ambitious before. I've never played a game that just has pure game energy. Honestly, this doesn't feel very corporate. It doesn't feel like a cash grab. It came out, didn't have any glitches. I heard. I didn't play it right away because I wanted to make a video on it. It's pretty hyped. I heard. So this video, it's been a long time coming. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to play Marwan's ball game. It was announced back in 2006. The original trailer I'll never forget. I watched it. I was 3 years old. And I remember thinking that this was the most hyped video game ever made. And I'm like, I cannot wait for this race. And a lot of years later, I'm not doing the math because I don't really want to, but a lot of years later, from 2006 to now, it came out. And I'm finally able to play it. It's been so long. The little kid in me wishes he was here. The little kid in me dreamed of this day that I could play Marwan's ball game. And adult me here, it's the childhood dream never died. It's still here. And that's why I stand at this main menu right now. It's simple, it's simplistic menu. Watching the colors flash. It's like a childhood dream come true. Now, this video, the video I'm making right now, I'm about to play the game. It's going to be a video that I show to my children. It's going to be a video that I show to my grandchildren. And hopefully they show to their grandchildren, because this is such a momentous moment in video game history. There was Resident Evil came out, that created survival horror, and then Half-Life came out, and that was pretty big. And Crisis with its big graph, all these revolutionary games. They mean nothing compared to this. In 100 years, people are still going to be playing this game, and they're going to look back. They're going to look back at this video, and they're going to be like, "This is the first video ever made by Marwan's Ball Game's #1 fan." It's going to be momentous. And when I say this game is going to change the gaming landscape, I mean it. It is going to change the gaming landscape. The gaming landscape as we know it right now, it will never be the same again. Say goodbye to all these shitty AAA releases, unfinished, unpolished crap coming out, cash grabs, because all the AAA developers, they're going to see this game, and it's going to change everything up. They're going to want to beat this game. They're going to obviously put their own spin on it, as to not, because everyone knows this game. It's going to be pretty obvious if they're copying it. They're going to want to make games like this game, like Marwan's Ball Game, And this game probably will be the forefather for a whole new generation, and another generation after that, because it's just that revolutionary and just that iconic. And it's just I'm rambling because it's so fascinating seeing this game evolve from its original trailer up into the final release here. I'm probably not the only one recording a video right now of generations and generations and generations of children and adults who watched that trailer in 2006. Seeing that trailer, it was the Cyberpunk trailer. You know the Cyberpunk trailer that came out a while ago? Like, that was like 2013. That was like, whatever, like 7 years of hype. Like, that was big. And that was like one of the most iconic games. One of the most iconic trailers of all time. Dwarfed by this game. We've been waiting so long. We've been waiting since 2006 for this game. And from what I heard, again, it's, you know, a couple of reviews have come out, a couple of people have already played it. I'm not the first to play it. I'm the first to make a video on it, but I'm not the first to play it. They've all said that it not only defines expectations, it exceeds them by an incredible margin. And it's incomprehensible to me to see, like, I'm about to have my entire taste in game. Like, every game I will ever play past this game is going to be disappointing because it's nothing near Marwan's game. I want to play, I don't know, I don't even care what's coming out anymore because Marwan's game is here. Like, I guess the only thing that could like potentially rival is like going to Batman 4, but like, I don't know. Not even going to Batman 4, I'm as excited for. I have to play this game right now. And like, I need to play this game right now because they're making an update. So I want to play the game as it is at launch, and then I want to see how they're changing. Because like, if they can revolutionize the launch industry, like the game coming out will revolutionize the entire industry at launch. That's what the developers can do offhand. How the fuck are they going to, like, their update that's going to come out? That's going to change how updates are produced for everyone, right? Like, people are going to have new standards for, like, content patches and shit because of what Marwan's game did. And it's incomprehensible. I'm so excited. And, like, we're just, again, it's been, like, a long time. We're still staring at this title screen because even this title screen radiates so much energy. It's so much personality. In the background, like, the hills that come and the dirt at the bottom and the grass at the top, the way it's like formulated in the background, it creates so much energy that only Marwan's volume can create. At the bottom it's blurred, you know, symbolizing that, you know, at the bottom everything's phasey, but at the top it's clear, like Marwan's volume's at the top. It's the top of the game, and the bottom is the rest of the games industry. And we're going to see how the, you know, the blur goes away as Marwan's volume influences what's underneath it. You know, the simplistic white sky with the, you know, what's it called, the blue. So, you know, symbolizes at the bottom of it, it's like heavenly. It's like Marwan's ballgame is up there. There's nothing like it. It's incredible. Incredible. Then we have the text. Simple. You know, it brings back to the root of gaming, the pixelated text. It's a homage. It knows what it is. It knows it's the next evolution, and so it's paying homage to what's before it. The colors changing. It's simple, you know, eye-catching. It shows its confidence. It shows everyone, this is Marwan's ballgame. This is what it is about. It's just so amazing. Like, the designers and the developers, they put so much into this title screen alone. Look at the two buttons there. See, that's a version of expectations. Usually there's a play button, a new game, or a continue button underneath it. You know, so if you want to start a new game or you want to continue the game, options menu, you know, for people to change their settings, you know, the credits, and then the exit game button. This game means none of that. It knows what it is. Everyone knows who made this game. There's no need to put credits. There's no need to change the settings. This game's technology is revolutionary. You don't need to change the settings. It's perfect as is on any device. However, leaving only the play button is a problem. Because what if they're not ready to play? That's the core of this main menu's button scheme. It gives you agency. Two buttons makes the player make a choice. The agency to decide is the most important thing a video game can have. So when it has play, or I'm not ready to play, immediately off the bat, this game tells the player what kind of game it is. It's a game that will allow the player to make real choices. They are able to play, or they are able to not ready to play. No other game does that from the menu. Most games try to win you over with the first opening section, but this game doesn't need that. This game can present itself as it truly is because its main menu speaks for itself. It's incredible. There's no game like it. And honestly, I think I'm ready to play it. You know, I think I'm ready to go and press that beautifully circled play button. Actually, let's talk about the simplicity of it first. It's just like a rectangle with rounded edges and they don't need to fancy it up. Again, the background and the text and the title screen, it does that already. The button doesn't need to be fancy. It knows what it is. Again, you don't need to set expectations past what it's already shown. So when the play button, it's simple and to the point. It's readable, so that's good for accessibility. And it's right there in the center of the screen. Your eyes are drawn to it. After you read Marwan's ballgame, immediately you look underneath it because of how your eyesight works. It reads from top to bottom, left to right. Immediately you see play. And for those who are excited to get into the game and those who are ready, they'll immediately press play. That's the first thing they see. They're not being wasted their time by any other buttons. But for those who are a little bit hesitant, right, after reading the play, they'll continue scanning downwards and they'll see the I'm not ready to play button. And from there, that's all they need to know. And that's how, it works. Fantastic UI design. Anyway, sorry for the short intro. I feel like it's time for me to actually go and play this game. So I honestly, I've never been more excited to play a game. Like, I know I don't have a webcam or anything, and you can't really talk to my voice because it's my regular voice, but I'm excited. It's going through my brains. Childhood me from 2006, 3 years old, looking at this game now. It's a dream come true. I really don't know what I can say about it. Like, I guess all I'm going to have to do is go in, but now the anxiety is getting to me. I don't know if I can play this game yet. I have to be ready for it. I'm mentally preparing myself right now. Okay. Okay, I'm ready to play it. I'm going to press the play button, beautifully designed and center screen, and let's get going. I was not expecting this game to be this hard. Holy shit. Okay. First impressions. My first run, incredible. It launched me right away. I wasn't ready. It was incredible. I walk in. It immediately starts its Dark Souls levels apart. It doesn't, it doesn't baby with the tutorial. It jumps right in and says, "This is what modern book is." Here we have this beautiful, simplistic, minimalist ULU screen mocking the player, which in turn reinforces their skill and wants them to get better. They don't want to get mocked. I can't really talk about the game as it flashed by too quickly, as it's such a hard game that takes so much skill that I couldn't even comprehend. I'm going to have to try again. Okay, here we are in the game yet again, and let me just say that the visuals do not disappoint. It's such a dynamic environment. Look at the clouds. Some of them are like shooting out electricity, like they have light. And up to all the skill takes to all insane. The music too. Oh, it's they were good. It's beautiful. And here I'm looking good. Plastic. Oh shit. This game's a piece of shit.